Hello, hello. I'm Courtney Q.
I'm Sara.
And welcome to Be to Belong's weekly meditation series. This month we're focusing on the theme of acceptance. And in this first week we're going to talk about acceptance in relation to a relationship with ourselves. And so before we hop into the meditation, we're going to ask each other a couple questions. It's going to be a surprise. We haven't talked to each other about what the question is. So here we go.
You want to ask me first?
Oh, okay, I'll start. What is one thing that you've had a hard time in the past accepting about yourself? Oh, she's floored. She didn't see this one coming. That you had a hard time accepting in yourself in the past, but now you've come to. It doesn't have to be complete acceptance, but more acceptance now.
Yeah. Well, I think my queerness, definitely. And that's like a constant, coming to terms with and acceptance, especially like in relation to self and to others and community and everything. So definitely like still on the path, but I have definitely made strides in that acceptance of myself.
Beautiful. Is there anything that you specifically have done, or what has helped in bringing that more in?
Yeah, just involving myself in more like queer spaces and talking with others who have also gone through this and have grown up in more homophobic environments and seeing what that's like. And then of course meditating on it and focusing on that, like I will do later today.
Like you will see?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, ironically, I had a similar question, which is why I was so shocked.
Wow. That's okay.
Yeah, and it was, what is something, or what's the last thing that you have accepted about yourself? You know, when was that, and what was that like?
The last thing.
So kind of pretty similar to mine, yeah. Or to yours, but.
I guess I'll take one that can be kind of an ongoing thing. It sounds kind of silly, but it's actually my cheeks. I was made fun of them a lot growing up.
Wow.
That like they were really big, or that for some reason I got this idea. I don't know if it's from seeing images in media of like women with really slender faces or like oval shaped faces, and it's always been a thing of looking in the mirror and kind of like wishing that they were smaller. And especially I think a lot of really like middle school, high school experiences of even like boys I liked or something like telling me that my cheeks were fat, I think really like deeply imprinted in me of I'm unlovable if my cheeks are this large. And so actually kind of connected to your point about queerness, disconnecting a little bit more from the male gaze or the desire for the male gaze has actually helped me accept myself as I am and reject beauty standards in that way of queerness opening you to the possibility of there's not one way to be attractive. Yeah. And that's not where your value lies either.
Well said, Courtney.
All right. Well, I think we're closing it out for this portion, and we'll be back. All right. So today we're talking about acceptance. And to begin, you'll find yourself in a comfortable seat, either legs crossed or sitting up on a cushion or couch. Arms will fall to your knees here. Your eyes will begin to flutter shut. And you'll start to take deep breaths in through the nose and deep breaths out through your mouth. We'll take one deep breath in together, filling up through your lower belly, up through your chest and your heart space, holding it briefly at the top and letting it go with a sigh. Today we'll talk about acceptance. What does acceptance mean to you? And today we're going to be talking about acceptance, where it starts with us. We live in a crazy world where it can be hard to accept things going on around us. But one thing we can start with, that we can bring acceptance to begin with, is ourselves. And in a world that's constantly telling us that we need this thing or that will make us worthy, that'll make us finally worthy of acceptance, today we're going to ground into an acceptance within that is not dependent on anyone else or anything else. Taking a deep breath into that notion and letting it go on an exhale. And so today we'll start to draw to mind something that you're having trouble accepting in yourself or in your life at the moment. It's normal for there to be many things to come up, for myself as well. But just settle on one thing. And once you have the one thing in mind that we'll focus our attention on during this meditation, go ahead and just bring your right hand to your heart space here. And imagine that you're bringing this thing that we're having the intention to accept today into the space of your heart. Breathing in deeply there and breathing out. We're going to start with feeling what even this sensation of friction, of non-acceptance might feel like to start. And we'll begin this in our body, doing a scan and noticing each step of the way. And at the same time, preparing to bring in the energy of a warm bath water to each part after we notice what's there today. And so, noticing if at any point the non-acceptance, what it feels like. Is it constriction in any part of the body? Let's find out. Starting at your toes, sending your attention there, breathing in deeply. And now on your exhale, imagining the warm bath water filling your tips of your toes up through your foot, the warm embrace. Your energy and attention continues through your ankles and your calves, breathing in deeply, feeling any sensation that may come up there. And your exhale will fill the area with this warm bath water, feeling like a warm hug of acceptance, noticing what acceptance feels like to you today. Our energy travels upward, attention coming into your knees, breathing in deeply, noticing any tension here. And with the exhale, the warm bath water follows, cradling your knees and moving up through your thighs, the fronts and backs, now into your quads, caressing and warming all parts of your legs now. Feels like a warm and fluid hug. And now it continues up through your hips, breathing in deeply through the nose and exhaling. Now the warm bath water at your hips, swirling around in a dance of acceptance at the lower base of your back and the lower part of your belly, swirling in a warm embrace that allows you to feel held and supported right here and right now. We continue up through the front body, breathing in, filling up all the way into your belly. Again, noticing your body's sensations today. And on your exhale, this bath water continues its sweet journey up your front body, up your heart space and your chest, filling up and releasing each tension with each of its sweet swirls up your body and now through your shoulders. Each breath bringing you deeper into your own body, your own experience today, all of your sensations, allowing you to feel it fully. And your exhale, releasing, letting go, surrendering into the acceptance. How can you let it feel easy, feel easeful? Not forcing this acceptance to be, to come, but trusting that as you relax and let go a little bit more with each deep breath in and each sweet deep breath out, trusting that you're being taken exactly there. Now we continue with sweet, warm, pine-scented bath water now at your throat, coming around all sides, massaging, allowing for a release there. Your throat now feels more open and relaxed. Moving in now to the face, your cheeks release and let go. You breathe in a little deeper and now starting to release the other facial muscles, the forehead. The bath water swirls into all parts of your brain and inside of your head, releasing you from any tension, releasing you from anything you don't need. And now just seeing this bath water has filled up your entire body at this point. You see it holding you. You continue to feel in your heart space what you landed on, the intention to accept today. And now, as we continue now in the head space, noticing with the sweet, calm, swirling bath water, if there are any thoughts that come up in regards to acceptance today, and in regards to your theme. Are there any thoughts associated with the thing that you are having trouble accepting? And noticing if any tension crops up in other parts of the body as we sit with these thoughts. And perhaps I'll invite you to invite in the affirmation of I accept myself, exactly as I am. Allowing that sentiment to slowly repeat in your mind. And feeling into your heart here as you repeat that sentiment. Now you'll bring your left hand to your lower belly, feeling yourself held here. Imagining that you're holding this thing, this theme of intention, of acceptance today, whatever you have chosen. And allowing yourself to feel what it feels like to hold this thing with compassion and acceptance today. Does it feel like a warm hug? Does it feel like honey? Feeling into your own sensation, your own experience of acceptance. You'll take a deep breath in to this and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now today we'll finish with bringing our hands to our knees. And now we'll repeat out loud a couple times the affirmation. I'll say it first out loud, and you can repeat after. I accept myself exactly as I am.
I accept myself exactly as I am.
Beautiful. And we'll go about 2 more times. And this time we'll introduce a little more conviction. I accept myself exactly as I am.
I accept myself exactly as I am.
Beautiful. And now for the 3rd time, acceptance can be peaceful, but also acceptance can be fierce. As, as we talked about earlier in this, we live in a world that tells us that it's not okay to accept ourselves just as we are. And so this time we're going to bring a little oomph into the affirmation. I accept myself exactly as I am.
I accept myself exactly as I am.
Beautiful. Now we'll go ahead and open the eyes. Take a stretch. And appreciate yourself for showing up to the meditation today and being willing to consider what it might be like to accept this part of yourself today. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for joining us for this first installment of the meditation series. We're glad you're giving meditation a shot. And yeah, feel welcome to, we recommend you watch this every day this week. Something different might come up each time, and it'll allow you just to deepen in this theme of acceptance in your relationship to self.
In the description box, you'll find a link to a free worksheet that will also help you deepen your relationship with self in terms of acceptance. And next week we'll talk about acceptance in relationship with others or interpersonal relationships, and we hope that you'll join us for that.
Goodbye.